So I gotta get this thing. Oh. Okay. This is so weird. How much wood is in here? I probably need to get another one. Just a second. Wow, this is upside down. Let me turn the hand down. Let me see. Oh, what is it? It's a bitch. It's so funny. I go black hair, and everybody else is going blue hair, red hair, green hair, purple hair, auburn hair. And I go, but I had to do black hair. I love black hair. But my blonde one is ready. It took me forever and ever to get ready, but it's ready. Okay, I guess once I stop being so depressed. What is she saying? On where are our babies going? And I apologize if I'm saying this, young ladies. name wrong. Her name is Leiliani, and she is 14 years old. She's from Philadelphia. She never went to school. What is going on? Where are our babies going? And I apologize if I'm saying this young lady's name wrong. Her name is Leiliani, and she is 14 years old. She's from Philadelphia. She never went to school. What is going on? Where are our babies going? And I apologize if I'm saying this young lady's name wrong. Her name is Leiliani, and she is 14 years old. She's from Philadelphia. She never went to school. What is going on? And I apologize if I'm saying this young lady's name wrong. Her name is Leiliani, and she is 14 years old. She's from Philadelphia. She never went to school. What is going on? Where are our babies going? And I apologize if I'm saying this young lady's name wrong. Her name is Leiliani, and she is 14 years old. She's from Philadelphia. She never went to school. What is going on? No, you like me. You can't tell stories. You're stressed out. I'm Tyrone. When I'm with my white friends. Disgusting. Hi. You're going to think I'm crazy. But God told me to give this to you. I don't know. I drove by and I heard from him. And this house, I don't know why. I hate people like you. Oh, I would love that. Sweetheart. Oh, your house is so cute. Oh. Well, start reading the Bible. He'll let you know what he wants you to do. He does that with me. I can't. You let a stranger in your house to give you a hug. I see this conceited stuff is going crazy. I cannot deal with these guys with these stuck-up personalities. So like I said, that's not an ordinary car seat. That's actually a trap. Please do not go near that car seat. It's actually a sex trafficking car seat where they're just waiting for you to walk up, you as a woman to walk up where they can grab you. So have you ever seen this type of car seat just out of nowhere? We're going to talk about that right now because that's not an ordinary car seat. Please feel free to share this video. So like I said, that's not an ordinary car seat. That's actually a trap. Please do not go near that car seat. It's actually a sex trafficking car seat where they're just waiting for you to walk up, you as a woman to walk up where they can grab you. I found my great-great-grandmother on the slave, in the slave record. Her legs were damaged. Her legs was branded. Have documents sitting in their homes that are slave records. But what's even more concerning is how violently opposed most of these people are to getting rid of any of these documents. Like, they don't even understand why I would even suggest they get rid of them. But the comments on my post yesterday are also full of comments explaining why people of color want and need these documents, such as this comment. Seriously, go back to my post from yesterday, and the comments are full of people of color saying stuff like this. White people have plenty of documentation on how our family got here, but the documents to help people of color find their family are sitting in your attic. I'm legitimately surprised at how many white families currently own slave documents, and they're just sitting in their home right now. Wow.
My post yesterday only got about 200,000 views, but the comments are full of white Americans saying they have documents sitting in their homes that are slave records. But what's even more concerning is how violently opposed most of these people are to getting rid of any of these documents.
Because
like they don't even understand why
they don't want to get rid of it, because they're going to find out that the blood that runs through them runs through black people because they're related. Hey, Mocha. And they don't want to share that money. So, of course, they're not going to share that they got blood relationship to black people. They don't want you to inherit all that money, own them houses and cars and ranches. They'd rather watch you struggle.
Alright, look, you are black. I need you to do at this. Blind react to anything that you gotta do. Alright, blind react to it. Do not continue watching this video. I need you to stop right now. Pause it. Press do it and blind react to this. Alright, if you are not black, I need you to keep scrolling. I'll give you time.
This racial division is out of control.
Alright, now that they go. Hey, you're doing great. I know you and I don't know each other, all right? And we may never meet in this lifetime, but I tell you one thing. If this popped up on your For You page, yo, your black skin is beautiful. You glow. You are immaculate. You are a god. Ladies and gentlemen,
Well, I forgot you
ladies and gentlemen.
I forgot you can hear music on this thing. Child. I miss the old YouTube when you could just come online and, you could share stuff. Now everything is like this, and everything is like that. And if you do this, if you do that. It was just sad because if I was an artist, well, I do kind of got music up, but I would want people to share my music. The more, see, this is the thing. The more people hear your music, the more people going to want to find the site. That's why TikTok is blowing up. They're taking other people's music never heard of, and they're making people blow up. That's why people becoming big. YouTube need to get back involved in that. YouTube used to let people put their music up, and artists was blowing up. They was making their money. Now it's like, oh, you can't play that music. So now artists are going, we're suffering. We have to go and say, yeah, because they stop banning your music. Let people play your music. Because people like, yo, who's singing that song? And they gonna want to know who's singing that song. That's how you get your revenue. It's called marketing. That's why TikTok is blowing up. We hearing songs we ain't never heard. We hear people talk about things we never heard. And that's why people's song is going, a whole bunch of stuff that's going on. But yeah, you ain't heard it from me. You know what's funny, Mocha? Is when someone says, how old do you think I am? And the people say, oh, you're like 57, 58. They be like, excuse me? First of all, this girl online, right? Let's just say this. All black people don't look young. Black do crack. It is what it is. We're real people. We're not robots. But in a lot of cases, we can look very, very young. Super young. So this one girl had posted online, and to me, she looks old. And kind of find out, she was only like 28, but she didn't look 28. She looked like she had a hard life, and she was very old. And I think I said she was in her 40s. She lost her mind. What do you mean 40? I don't look no 40. My thing is this. If you open up a can of worms, you can't get mad at what people say. That's why when I do my music, you never know the sound saying, tell me what you think about this song, guys. Tell me if you like the beat. Because I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Because there'll be somebody that's going to say, even if they like it, they're just going to say it just for the sake of just messing with you. It's just how it works the way this world. You just can't expect things to go that way because you want it just don't. Oh my God. Freshdudes.com. Child. People just get on the extra. This is a damn shame. It's a shame. I will braid my hair up just as simple because I don't want to comb it. Is that not lace? I don't feel like combing that nappy ass wig. And they always say, oh girl, it's not much. What's this thing called when the wigs be nappy? And if you're the kind of person with the wigs be nappy, they be nappy in it right here. And then when you be pulling it, because you gotta comb it. Try to be ripping tracks out. I can't stand it. It gets on my nerves. So I went to go see if I can get me some glasses. Because I need glasses. So everything this pandemic has really, really destroyed. Wait a minute. Can it still be on? Oh, went off. This pandemic has really destroyed everything. So I wanted to find out about glasses. Because I want to get some glasses. I need some glasses. So I called this place up. They said my appointment is on the 27th. Want to get together sometimes. Who the hell are you? This what gets me. I'm not going to give out too much of this man information. I'm white, and I'm slim, and I'm top. And I want to know, do you want to get together sometimes? My pronouns are him, he, him, and his. My relationship status. I'm married. So you married, and you want to mess with me. So how is that supposed to work? Sounds like me. I've been trying to straighten out wigs for months. It's tough. That's the thing about them. I'm so tired of nappy wigs. I mean, they look pretty and all that, but girl, that's why I used the braided ones. That's why I just started braiding them. I'm like, I can't. I'm sick of it. I get up in the morning. This is what we call a shake and go. You get up in the morning, you shake it, and you go. I could take this here and I could pull it. Now you see how long it is? I could take this here. And of course, I redid it. You know me. It wasn't this thick. But Raven. This is the thing. I went on a job interview. And I actually I actually looked a hot mess, to be honest with them. So, and the thing is that they offered me the job. And remind you, they didn't offer me the job. They didn't offer me the job while I was sitting here. They called me on the phone and said, we gave you the documents to go fill out for the lab and stuff, and for the state and get your fingerprints and stuff like that. Did you know we had a deadline? I was like, yeah, I know. She says, well, did you decline the job offer? Now, forgive me, because clearly it's time for Raven to die, because clearly the world has completely changed. Now, I'm from back in the day, when you go to a job, so forgive me. You go to a job, you apply for a job, you go to an interview, you put your suit on, and, like I did, But the lady she says, please don't go inside there with shorts on and flip-flops. I was like, shorts and flip-flops to a job interview? This what we doing? Listen, I don't judge nobody what they do. I don't know anybody's financial situation. But most time, as they call us the old heads, when we went for a job interview, we wore we wore a suit, a shirt, or a dress, or something presentable as far as I need a job. So I went down into the job and stuff, and I wore a suit, white shirt, suit, pinstripe suit, put it on. I let my boobies a little too big, but that's okay. Some more boobies stuck out the shirt. I didn't want to dig and try to find the other shirt because at this point I was rushing. So I get down into the job and stuff, and everything goes according to plan. Clearly, somebody dropped the bomb on who I was, or should I say, what I was. But it didn't matter because at the end of the day, I decided that I'm going to turn before I leave this world. I'm just going to be a bitch. I decided it's either which way you want to go. You're going to be the sweet girl, or you're going to be a mother brother. So when people pop up, your mouth pop up. But anyway, that's the episode. So I walked through the door. Of course, I'm tall, so I got on the suit. And most time when I go to job interviews, they're like, "You should be a model. You should be a model." I said, "I'm a model. I'm a model of a bitch begging for a job." Anyway, so I go inside. It worked out a little bit. It worked out a little bit well. So I go to the shop. It's an African lady there. So, oh my God, it's an African woman there. So this may work. It's an African woman. So maybe this is the Lord's shop. So I'm sitting there. I really don't know who's who. I'm walking through them, being pleasant, polite. I don't know what the job is going to be about. We sit down. She says, "Fill this out." I go on the website. I fill everything out. I left my. Matter of fact, I gotta send a copy over to my copy guy, make some copies of my resume. So I just updated it. So I go to the job and everything, and I don't know if anybody. I went to the job, but I felt a lot of tension, like something was really bad. It's like walking in on a job and it just got into a big fight, if that makes sense. So I'm walking into and I could kind of feel the tension, but you know what? That's either here or there. This is none of your business. You go get the job. So I walk inside, come on in, sit down. We'll fill this application out. Okay. Fill it out, sit down, waiting, patiently waiting, thinking to myself, Raven, what did you get yourself into? Is this going to be a success or another nightmare? Because you know you are a shit magnet. Okay. So I sat down, hair not quite up in the bun, which I should have done, but I didn't because I was in the middle of braiding when somebody called me and said, Raven, I need you to go check out this place. Now, what I should have did was took my hair and I should have took it and just twisted it around. Because, if you take it and you twist it, girl, if you twist it. So I go into the job interview, I fill out the paperwork and stuff like that. Now that I'm filling out the paperwork, I saw something on it. She said, anything you need in reference to information about the job, let me know. Okay. So I'm filling out everything. So usually when you're interviewing, for me, so forgive me because I'm from back in the day. I'm from back in the day. Okay. Now this is how I should have wore it. So, all that hair, look. All that hair, you see that? So I'm in the interview and everything, and I finished the paperwork. She sat me down. She said, I need you to do this. I need you to go here. You have to test get laboratory tests, for your urine, just in case you got drugs, you're a junkie, whatever you see. Okay, fine. So I said, okay. And that's it. Now Mocha. I could be wrong. And please, my sister, you jump at any time. When a person offers you a job, don't you supposed to say, well, this is a job position right here that we are thinking about putting you in. Da 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 da. How do you feel about the job position? You don't say that to me, though. Don't say that. Okay, this is the amount of money we're gonna pay for this job position. Okay, how do you feel that? Didn't say that either. Okay, you didn't tell me what job. You didn't tell me how much gonna be made, and we all know you're not supposed to say, well, how much I'm getting paid for this. You know, I ain't here for no. Don't be giving me no $15. I want 20 and up. You can't say, well, we was told you're not supposed to. You're never supposed to discuss money until the job offer is made. There was no job offer made. I was told I need to go take some more tests as far as drug test, background check, case I was a killer, and that's it. It wasn't like it wasn't difficult. Okay, so far. So I'm thinking to myself, me, an old head, was always taught 101: do not ask somebody about money until because to be honest with you, that's the first thing you want to ask. Hey Rex, that's the first thing you want to ask you for a job. How much y'all paying for this job? Before that's the first thing y'all should put out in the forefront, in my opinion. If I'm applying for a job, you should be saying, well, this job pays $18 if you want this one. This job pays $20 if you want that. So you let me know if I want to apply for this job. Because if it's too low, I may not want to apply for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not being mean. I'm not being bitchy. I just feel as though it should be the first thing we should talk about before a job, in my opinion. Because if it's too low, I've wasted your time and you've wasted my time. So, lo and behold, I took the paperwork. I didn't ask her what position was I getting hired for. I didn't ask her for the salary. I thought that the reason why she said I had to basically pass the rest of the test, that what I would do is once I passed everything, they would offer me the job. But I had to pass everything because they didn't want to say you got the job until you do the background check, until you do the blood test and see if. Also, they want to know drug test, a whole bunch of stuff, which is pretty simple for me. Yes, it's the curious too about much they're gonna pay. Exactly. And the thing is, remind you, Mocha, I left out. She never said what position. She never said what job. She never said nothing. Nothing. So I went home and I was like, I don't know. Did I get the job? I don't know. Did you offer me a job? I don't know. I said, now, the lady who sent me down there, it was the guy who sent me. So I called her up and she said, well, this is a job position. Now she's not HR. She said they may be hiring for that. Okay, fine. So I went on down there on her word. So when I told her, well, how did you find about the job? I said, well, I had a friend of mine preferred to call this girl up. So I called her up and asked her, this is what they told me. Since she told me what job positions that were available, I can't work with her because it goes against policy rules. How do something, hey love, hey Zana, how does something goes against policy rules when I don't even know this woman? She just told me what job position. So what is going on here? Now, there used to be a thing, they want you to wrap up getting you all excited about having a job. They do the shit to black people. I believe it, right? Now remind you, there wants to be a time, okay, if I'm saying, okay, Mocha or Rex, if I say, Mocha, I got a job down here if you want it, come get it. Okay. You come down and say, how do you find a job? Raven told me. That means Raven gets a bonus for bringing somebody into the corporation, right? Isn't that the thing, the way it works? For me, I could be wrong. Now, the fact of the matter is that I'm your referral. That means I'm about to get some money in my check for bringing more money here. We're coming to work. This is not a place of play. We can do each other's here. We are coming to work. And I'm trying to help build your brand, your business, your clientele. So how is it that you don't want The fact of the matter is that since she brought me in, you can't work with her because she's your referral. How is so you reprimanded her for telling me about a job that y'all haven't even offered to me yet? Make it make sense. Remind you, they short on staff. They can't find nobody to work for them. I wonder why. I wonder why. That means to me, the pay is low and the job is big. Okay, and it's not saying that. Listen, if the pay is not great, if this is how some jobs are. When the pay isn't good, but the employees around them make the job worth it. It's like, you know what? I will miss y'all so much. We get along well here. So I'll stick around and I'll grow with the company. But if y'all already let me know it's toxic and haven't been hard, and y'all attacking people for trying to find people when y'all don't have no people, y'all on short staff. Y'all on short staff. Okay. So then I get a phone call. It says to me, you know you had a deadline to do that paperwork. So I was like, okay. So you didn't want the job? You never offered me the job. Well, I thought the so since the lady told you about the job, that you as a human resources is supposed to offer me the job. You as a human resources supposed to tell me how much you're being paid. You as human resources. Well, I figured the other girl told you. You mean the one that you said that she wasn't, I can't use her, that I can't work underneath her because she referred me and I don't even know her. That someone else told me to go to her, ask about a job, and all of a sudden now you telling me that she's supposed. Well, I figured she told you everything. Once again, I'm an old head. When you get hired for a job and you about to go get fingerprinted and you about to do the background checks, I'm old head. This is a job position that you're applying for. This is the salary. How do you feel about that? Now, if this stuff never happened, you never said these things, that tells me I don't have a job. So after clear blue sky, so then the guy was like, so you declined the job. I said, I didn't want to have a job. He said, well, once they called you and everything and told you, you declined it. Okay. And he got mad at me. But see, personally, I don't give a shit. My thing is this. Business is business and bullshit is bullshit. If I'm coming to work for you, tell me what I'm coming to do. Tell me my salary wages, because I may not want the job. Don't assume that somebody from somewhere else told me something. You are human resources. You get all the paperwork, the background, the social security. You're supposed to tell me affirmatively what I am applying for, who I'm going to be working with, who. But unfortunately, this was never discussed. I got a phone call a few days later asking me why didn't I go. This new world order, this new pandemic, this new everything are driving me crazy. You got these young people coming inside of here, got these jobs, and they're not structured like the old heads. You got these old heads coming to job, finally got a position and is not mentally ready to be bosses. Right. And Mocha, you want to reprimand her for telling me about a job position. That's like me asking you, Mocha, do you got any job? You be like, Raven, here's a job here. And I said, okay, how funny about it? Mocha told me. Then they said, well, Mocha can't, you can't work around Mocha because Mocha shouldn't have told you. Mocha told you about the job. Now she was supposed to tell me, but Mocha won't be getting no, Mocha's not going to get a bonus for bringing you a referral in. So you can't work with Mocha. Okay, well, what the hell is that? You got three people, you got one person doing three people's job. Girl, I was like, you know what? It was like when you decline a job. Decline what? These companies are playing some sort of games. I don't totally understand. I've heard of many who've been through this. Yes, Rex, it's a lot of mind games. How were you supposed to get a job? I had another job. I had this dream job. I applied for. They finally called me. That's when I went got. That's when I went and got my first vaccination shot. I wanted to work which is kind of easy for me. It was working with people who are drug abuse, not well, drug abuse. I guess rehabilitation, trying to help them get back. That's easy for me. I could do that. I could push people. I'm definitely a person that goes with the underdog. So that's easy for me. I know how to talk to the people that's an underdog because I'm an underdog. So I know how I want to be talked to. And I know some underdogs gonna speak foul and get in their feelings. I know how to let people say what they want and walk away. I don't know. I know how to not get with people. So this job is perfect for me. And he called me up. And I was like, okay, look at God. I'm happy. So I get up there and everything. Call me. He was like, okay, I see you applied for the job. Yes, I did. I'm happy. Cheesing a little bit. Because I'm black first, so we waiting for the bombs right. So we talking on the phone. I said, well, he didn't quite tell me what the job was for. So I asked him, so what is this job for? Because usually they tell you that, but clearly, lately, like Rex said, they don't do it. Because obviously, I've applied for a lot of jobs. I didn't just apply for you. Okay. So he goes on explaining, okay, fine. It's just perfect. So he says to me, have you been vaccinated? I said, no. Well, there's no need to talking to you. He says, because you have to be vaccinated. I said, well, that was professional. And he says, I have another call. So if you got anything you want to talk about, you email me. Well, yeah. But I have to remain professional. Don't get all indignant. And I was like, well, if I could have, well, you're not fully vaccinated. It's a state order, mandate. In order to get a job, okay, I could get vaccinated. Ding. I have another call. I'm like, what am I supposed to say? Wait a minute now. I'm on the phone first. So your other call just gotta wait. What am I supposed to say? I said, okay. Well, if you got any more questions, you email me. Okay. Okay. Now I should have pulled out a Karen. Well, first of all, bucko, I'm on the phone with you and you're not hanging up with me until I finish this phone call. I should have channeled my white heritage family and started acting real European. Wait a minute, who do you think you're talking to? I know my rights. I should have went all there. Who wants to start a job on a toxic behavior? You want to get in good with the boss, not coming as the enemy. I was like, oh my God. I can't. I can't. Um, there was no job position truly available if they would have been looking for somebody like, honey, find something you can do and go into business. I'm trying, Rex, trust me. Here, Lily, they want you to put this stuff on us and have us agree. I'm like, exactly, Lily, here, Lily. It is crazy, though. And I'm like, the energy. And that's the thing, too, John. The energy. The energy is so angry. And I'm like, I'm a smooth person. I could talk to you. Just like the girl, when she called me, I could tell she was not happy. I could tell something was wrong. And usually, as a person, but due to the fact she was black, I kind of went unprofessional on her. And when I say I was unprofessional, what I said to her at the end of the conversation was, God bless you. And I wish you the best in life. I said, God bless you. Now, professionally would be, thank you very much, and hang up. But I knew when I seen her in person, something was very wrong. And she looked very, very distraught. So I image of her in my mind only brought my heart to her. And I was like, God bless you. And she was like, thank you. I knew something was wrong. That's not professional. You don't tell people, God bless you. That's not your place. This is not the Church of Jesus Christ. But sometimes when you see someone hurting, you step out of character. You be like, God bless you. And I told her when I met her, I said to her, whatever you're going through, it's gonna work out for you. She was just broken. And she gonna quit. She gonna quit. She gonna quit that job. And she's young. And to put that amount of stress on somebody, it's gotta be overwhelming. She needs someone else to help her. And this goes back to the fact of the matter when I said you are overworked and understaffed. You cannot run a business and your employees are being treated like dirt. They're not going to stay. You can't build a business off of hate. They're not going to stay. Now, when Amazon has gotten you going out there picking up stuff and putting it in the cart for $18, you got Walmart paying $18. If I'm right, I could be wrong. And here it is, you being treated like dirt, child. Let me see it. Let me see it. Wait a minute. What is it? Let me stop. I remember we were talking about on Wednesday morning when that nasty attitude is. I felt he dodged that bullet. I would have popped off. Yeah, the thing about Mocha it is no file a complaint with the company and your state of attorney general. This is some sort of fraud going on, which is illegal. It's not fraud, Rex. It's a job. It's really a job, Rex. I'm with you too, Rex. I don't trust people, but it's really a job. It's a job. But see, the Rex, the problem is that when this is the thing, if anybody knows, which I'm probably sure y'all do, when a staff is understaffed, that means other people there has to pick up the weight. Their checks won't get big, but the weight of the volume of work will. So the fact of the matter is that you're doing 10 people's job. One person's doing 10 people's job, but they're not paying you for 10 people's job. They're paying you for one person's job. Now, if they would now be no shade, if all them 10 people that jobs that you're doing, if they took your check, and they gave you $30 an hour for doing 10 people's job, baby, you sit there, you're like, no, don't hire nobody else. I can do this. $30 an hour. And you sit there, honey, trust me. If they pay you $50 an hour for doing 10 people's job, honey, you'd be like, I don't need no help. I don't need no help. That's cold. I'm doing 10 people's job. I'm getting $50 an hour. You be like, I don't need no help. Because when that check comes in, baby. Hey, Miss Doja. Because when that check comes in, you be like, I don't need no help. When I was working for this company, and I had this great company, I was a receptionist, and I don't know why I walked in on, but Lord Jesus, I wish I could be a receptionist again. That's my dream job. I love the receptionist work. I was like, I was a receptionist, and they let the other girl go, and they said, Can you work 10 hours a day? I want you to do the beginning to the end. And I said, fine. I was going to be working 10 hours a day. Baby, my check, even though it may not be a lot to sell, but my check was like, every 2 weeks, my checks were $1,500. $1,500. This job was a dream job. $1,500 every 6 months. I think it's every 6 months, every 3 months. I think it's 6 months or 4 months. Every 4 months, you get a bonus of $6,000. Every 6 months, you get a bonus of $6,000. Plus, you got to check. Baby, I should have never quit. I should have never quit. But back in those days, I couldn't deal with stress because of the magnitude of what I've been through coming up as a child. When somebody jumped on me, I left. I didn't quit. I left the right way, but I never should have quit. And I told myself after that, anytime somebody want me to quit, they got to kick me out. This word is difficult. Baby, when I worked as a receptionist, I made money. Though they came at me tooth and nail, it was, oh my God. It was, and you know, when a black girl gets a position and she want to be celebrated in front of her counterparts. Now, remind you, I worked underneath white women. This is before Oobla Land. I worked underneath white women. White women, and it may sound what it is, but it is what it is. And as I said, I worked underneath white women. I got bonuses. I got promotions. I worked underneath one black woman. Actually, two, but I'm going to talk about one. I worked underneath one black woman. And she said I was the worst there at this job, Miss Doja. She said I was the worst. She said I was the worst there and I didn't deserve a raise. This is what a black woman did to me. So the president of the company found out what she did as a black woman to me. He said to her in a position that I was no longer underneath her, and he took me underneath him. He took me, the president of the company, took me into the office. He said, I want to show you something. He took his computer. He turned it around. He said, do you know what this is? He said, this is my most irate account. This account has given us the most problem. He said, do you know this? He handed me a piece of paper. He said, read this. He says, come here. I go to the computer. He says, I'm going to read this to you. He said, I don't know who this receptionist that you have, but this receptionist is outstanding. He said, she loves you. He said, we even got more business because of you. He said, you have brought more revenue, more accounts in from her, from you. We were about to lose this account. He said, whatever you did, you turned this whole thing around. And all I was doing was my job. But the black woman said I was the worst. He said, anybody, and then another department. So they got mad at me. They got mad, and I should have quit. I shouldn't have quit. I should have fought, but I didn't. I shouldn't have quit. And another supervisor was friends with the black girl. So he started trying to attack me. So he started sending me emails, nasty emails. So what I started doing, I forwarded this to the supervisor. I forwarded it to the president. So the president got all the emails. So the president pulled him up. So why are you attacking this person? So he comes out, these are supervisors. These are people in high position. They're attacking me because they're pissed off with me that the president of the company is giving me praises. Baby, it spread like Wi-Fi. They was mad at me. I didn't even know it got like this. It's because their skin folks don't. Amen, Miss Doja. Some jobs position just praying. Jobs. And the thing is, remind you, I'm thinking I'm a team player. I'm working for 10 hours and I should have never quit. But this story gets even better. I should have never quit. I should have never quit. I should never quit. My boss had another secretary. He hired her. She loved me, white woman. They pushed and pushed and pushed me. They sent me to class where I went to learn how to do video, word, um, Adobe photo. I was doing that. They kept sending me through stuff. I was elevating. But me, myself, I was getting attacked. The one thing about me back then, I couldn't stand being attacked. Now, as I've got older, because when I got the job in the bar, when they attacked me, I said, I ain't going. But I should have stayed there. But they attacked me. Then another person came in. He came outside to attack me. So I had, remind you, these are not employees. These are big bosses attacking me. Everybody's pissed off at me because the president is praising me. Now, did the president pull them all in a meeting and praise me? That's why they were all mad at me. I don't know. They all had meetings. So maybe he was like, this person right here. Because one thing about, we're talking about business. We're talking about monetary value. We're talking about accounts. And accounts is what keep these business together. The same way accounts keep these commercials and stuff for these people to basically get their brands out. But these commercials pay for these TV shows and these, you need these accounts in order to make this, this money. Sales and marketing anyway. So whether he had the conversation with them, but they was pissed off. They was pissed off. And when I walked around the office, they was not happy. Now, let's talk about me getting a job again as Upala. So I go get a job as Upala. So I get a job working in the office, stuff like that. Now with any job and stuff, you got to go to training and stuff, Now a lot of people understood the training. I didn't really know about the training because I never did this type of work before. This is totally different. This was selling insurance. Selling insurance, life insurance, stuff like that. Now basically, most times you have to have a license, stuff like that. But basically they found another way within a loop where you could kind of do it. Now if you're the kind of person that basically did certain programs, stuff like that, it was easier for you. For me, that's not what I did. I basically did investigations, installment loans investigation, the credit bureau, the TRW. I don't want to confuse y'all, but I was doing stuff within the bank. So I kind of knew about Fed funds, commercial lending, CDs, and stuff like that. So I kind of knew about that, especially for investments and investigations. I worked in it. So remind you, I wasn't aware of this system. However, you teach me, I'll learn it. So I'm in everything. So I'm in there and stuff. So we're all trying to learn the job. And this other woman was there, some of that, a Caucasian woman. Me and her came in together and stuff. And she was like, we were pretty cool. She was like, I'm really not catching on to this stuff. I was like, we would go to lunch together and things like that. So we go to lunch and everything. And we were trying to catch on to the job. We had to go to training. I think the training was like about a month or something. And it wasn't an easy training because some of the back of the matter was that it moved very quickly. It didn't go step like that. It just moved quickly. And you had to learn how to do 3 screens at once. It was a lot. So it was going to catch on, but everybody catches on different. So we get to the job and stuff like that. And me and her were trying to catch on, stuff like that. A couple other people to catch on as well. So we working and stuff. And here is my moment of a gay person out of me. This is my moment of a gay man out in me at the job. So they didn't know what I was. They didn't know whom I was. But a gay man knew exactly what I was. So he sat across from me and kept watching me. He kept watching me. Then he made comments. I had another black girl there. A black girl knew what I was because she was what they call them people, the allies. So she's in the gay clubs and she's also, well, I guess I'm out there. She was an escort. She had ads on Backpage. So she was basically prostitutes. She was selling her body at night and she was working during the day. Listen, I don't knock nobody's hustle. You do what you gotta do. She was prostituting during the nighttime. She's working at the job. Like, that's fine. Make your money, honey. So she was aware of a lot of the dark side. So she knew what was up with me. Me and her became lunch buddies. We became cool. So she would make little comments, so I knew she knew. And she made it obviously she knew she's basically. So I knew she knew it was up me. Now everything became more of me just working. So we were trying to learn and catch on and stuff like that. So I would go sit with different people, try to catch on and stuff. So the women I would sit with, they said, listen, take your time. This is hard. Don't you for once think it's easy. This other lady, she said, it took me like almost a half a year before I caught on to this. She said, this is hard. This is not easy. So don't think it's you. Everybody kept telling me that. So what happened was somebody went to the black lady, my supervisor, because she didn't know. And she's like, you too nice, you too polite. And she was like, I wonder how you're going to deal with this because you're like really super nice and stuff like that. So another girl catches on because rumors start spreading around the office about me. Okay. Rumors start spreading. Okay. So next thing I knew, I'm coming to work in a suit, stuff like that. Okay. So I'm in there and everything, and all of a sudden, my boss, black lady, she wanted to become cool with her boss. So I guess she wanted to let her know the type of person that we have working there. So at this point, I'm no longer a customer service. I am a mole, basically, an alien, somebody who do not need a job, somebody who basically should be. I'm basically. It's funny because I was telling my friend who is a felon, who committed a crime that went to jail. I said, I said, you know what's funny? You went to prison and you did time in prison and you got out. I said, for the rest of my life, I live your life without going to prison. I'm being treated for a prison life that I didn't even committed. But when I go to a job, I'm being treated like a person who's been in prison. And everybody has to be aware of me. I said, so you could go to a job and people have empathy for you. But when I go to a job, people look at me as a bad person. I am all these negative things. I said, here it is. You could kill somebody and they will help you. But me, they won't do the same. No, I'm not saying it right. So whatever. So what happened was they found out about me. They sent out a girl who was white to cover me to lunch. So she came to me to lunch because I guess they want to cover their ass for a lawsuit. So for discrimination. So they want to cover their asses for a lawsuit. So they brought this girl from out of, I think, human resources from the headquarters. And she came in. She's like, hi, how are you? I'm black first, honey. I know bullshit before it started. I said, okay. Now I could get a feeling something's going on. I'm catching on to something. This one man who was a my white man, he didn't know what was up, but he looked like he was a date. In other words, he visited the back page. But I paid him. So the girl would go to lunch when she was black. She was like, Raven, I feel as though this man is a date. She says, this man is a client. I said, yeah, I kind of put that too. She said, I said, okay. So going to work and everything. So they didn't know me and her was cool. So when they started whispering, she came back and she was like, yo, Raven, something's going on in the office about you. It's always somebody come back to her. She's like, okay, something's going on in the office about you. Now, the black gay guy and stuff, he became very quiet and distant away from me, right? He became very distant all of a sudden. So he went to the supervisor. After he went to her, she went to her supervisor. So she went to headquarters and they went to find out what I was. So they took me to lunch and stuff like that. So she came at lunch. She said, oh, I want to go to lunch with you. I said, okay. She said, oh, you having problems with the job? Never mind you. I haven't even been there for, I think I've been there for almost 2 months. It takes like a while to catch on. I was like 2 months. Some people there still don't know. But so it was like, well, we need people that's gonna move really, really quickly, really fast. I said, okay. So anybody who's like me, when we know something is up, we get real quiet and we go. I'm gonna let you try to play me out, but I know what's gonna happen. And no matter what I say, I know your mind is made up because this is a setup. Now, this person right here will tell you. That person back there wouldn't. So she goes to lunch with me. She said, how are you? And she's sitting up there and she's looking at, she's filling me out. She's trying to figure it out. And she's trying to figure it out to make sure. She want to be very sure because what the rumors are right. Because I'm a mold inside of a company. And basically, I didn't come to work. I come to destroy people's lives. And, so basically, I need to be destroyed. I need to be gone. I need to be put out of my misery. And this is an insurance place in Jersey City, New Jersey. So I need to be put out of my misery. Because basically, I come to destroy the poor little people with jobs and stuff. So she said she found out. She went back and she reported. As she reported it, it wasn't really a full-time. It was a temp assignment, but it was temp to perm. My temp agency called me up and it was like, they don't need you anymore. She says, it's funny because they were praising you 1 minute and now they don't need you. I said, okay. So I was like, well, I left my stuff at the job because I was coming back to work. So I was like, well, she said, well, so I called the girl up as I had a phone number. I said, listen, I need to get my shoes and stuff out my locker and to bring my stuff home. So she came downstairs. She's like, these motherfuckers are so shady. She's like, you know what's so fucked up? She was like, here it is, you trying to get a job, and all they care about is what's in between your legs. She said, this is so shady. She said, this is all they care about. She said, you're here to work. She said, all the kids, she said, and there's so much. She said, you know how many people here don't know what the hell we doing? She said, we faking this shit left and right. She said, but yet and still, they want to, she said, you can't. I said, no, don't worry about it. Don't even, she said, this is so fucked up. So she got all upset. I was like, don't worry about it. She said, because this is really fucked up. And she started crying. She's like, this is so fucked up. She said, and this motherfucker done stood in front of your face. He all up in your face. Now he trying to talk about you like a dog. I was like, don't worry about it. And she was crying. She's like, this is just so fucked up. So then the other ladies found out about it. They was like, this is, so everybody started getting upset. I was like, it's okay. She's like, this is just, she said, I don't even know what I'm doing. She said, so why is he doing this to you? So everybody wanted to know why. I said, don't worry about it. It's okay. And that was the reason why. I said, this is so stupid. I said, I'm used to it. It's sad, but it's real. And the thing about it was, even before I got ukulele, I went through the same thing before. This one guy had boosted me up, found me a job, and he said, I got you this job from a temp agency. He said, this guy want to work with you. He brought me to the job. He said, oh, I don't want this person working for me. And the white guy was upset. He was like, oh, this prejudice. He went off. He was another white guy. He was like, oh, this prejudice motherfucker. He was like, I cannot believe this. All this time, he said he wanted you. He said, as soon as you show up, he don't want you. And me, myself, I still didn't catch on. I didn't catch on that skin was an issue. But I found out that racism really exists. And it's so sad because colorism exists. So where is the break? Colorism exists, hey Anna, and racism exists. So where do we catch the break? In the black race, we got the paper bag test. In the white race, you got the black test. So where's the escape? So you just gonna get it from all ends. And it's like, and don't be gay working for a bunch of, don't be gay working for a black-owned company. Oh my God. I never forget I had a job, I had a temp job working for a black-owned business Black-owned business in New York City. Everybody in the whole office was black. I've never, I've never seen nothing like this in my life. This is my neighborhood days. But I wasn't permanent. I was just a temp. I've never walked in the office where it was all black men with suits on and women with suits. It's black everything. And I'm looking at this. I'm like, wow, wow. It exists. It exists. I like your new video on TikTok. Thank you, Anna. It's just like, I just sometimes feel like a ping pong ball. Boom, 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 boom. The only thing you can do is save your mental. Because, baby, if you don't, you're going to snap. You're going to snap. And the only thing I could think of was, what's his name? I think it's Kirk Douglas when he made that movie called Falling Down. And he was like, I'm having a bad day. That movie Falling Down reminds me so much of me. It's funny because he just went to work and he was trying to kill everybody. And it's so weird because you're just trying to push through. And it's like, I'm not the kind of person sit in the bathroom and start crying. I'm the kind of person that's ready to show my hands. And it's so weird because you do all this stuff to be passable. And then if you are passable in their eyes, you are a problem because now you're trying to destroy people. Hey, Juan. So now you're trying to destroy people. So it's like a damn if you do, damn if you don't. Like you just can't catch a break on it. And it's just so unsolved. I do feel as though something is trying to destroy me. But I thank God for many people with the messages, especially TikTok and Dozer and a lot of people behind the scenes. If I didn't have these lights that shine within my life, sometimes I really think I would snap. Because sometimes I think the beatdown be so overwhelming. Do you watch Rich Loves? No, I don't know who that is. But to be honest with you, I'm very grateful for a lot of my downfalls. And you know why? It made me stronger. It also made me resilient to a lot of actions. And I also learned how to not react. And I learned that from YouTube, actually. I learned that from YouTube, not to react. Hey, Michelle. I learned to not react. And I learned that from YouTube because I learned that, and the reason why I said I learned that from YouTube is because a lot of times when I watch people do videos, it's not always accurate. So before you react, you do research. So I learned that. So I don't react to things. I go, let me see first. So I learned that. So when people do things to me and people do things, I don't react. When I watch other people tell their stories and they're so similar to mine, and I watch how they dealt with it, I learned not to react. And I realized something else. This is not just me who's going through it. It's a lot of people going through it. On TikTok, you be having people saying, some making some of the angriest videos, and they be saying, telling people off. And I'm like, everybody's going through it. Even though it's relatable, this person is telling you what they're going through. And it's sad, though, in a way. But it kind of makes you feel good that they're just not attacking you. They're attacking everybody. It's not an LGBT thing. It's just a people thing. You watching men saying women are toxic. You watching women saying, it's just, it's like a Michael Jackson song. Yes, TikTok is very scary at times. Sometimes their stories are so inspirational, and sometimes their stories are depressing as hell. Sometimes their stories are so depressing. Because when I first joined TikTok, child, I was thinking, when I first joined it, I was like, shoot, I could take other people's music and sing to it. That's what I'm going to do with it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to play with it. All right. I ain't got to sit up here and play no keyboards. I'm going to sing to other people's stuff and just, and then all of a sudden I'm flipping through it and I need y'all to pray for me. I'm like, okay. And a bunch of people crying. I was like, okay, this is not exactly what I thought. I thought TikTok was fun. Then all of a sudden I watched the race division. I was like, okay, here we go. Here we go. And then it was like, oh, okay. But it's very interesting. I've lost interest. I don't post as much no more. And I lost interest. I lost interest because my inbox is packed. People asking me if I'm single, or they want me to buy this bio coin or invest in child. A lot of perverts on TikTok, they always leave perverted messages. It's so true. There's a lot of trans people out there, trans men out there. I don't sign up for that. Then you got girls that's trans, talking about some every month you date a trans girl. Then you got girls up there that's doing stuff for views. So she's basically saying that she's not a girl, she's a man, but she basically lives as I can't. She lives as a woman, but she's not a woman, she's a man. And her pronouns are he, him, child. I can't. And she's looking like a full-blown female. I can't. I can't. I can't. And then we wonder why. And we wonder why. We're going to have problems. We're going to have problems. Because when it comes down for Trump and it comes down for transgenders, those same ones is going to mess it up for everybody. Because what they're going to do for the people who hate trans people, they're going to go get their videos and they're going to use them to destroy the ones who take it seriously. We are heading downhill. We are heading downhill fast. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. I'm trying to find a way to exist, but not in the community. I don't call myself nothing. I call myself Raven. Because when the smoke clears, the biggest setup, the ones that setting you up, is the ones that look like you. The ones that setting you up is the ones that look like you. And it is going to go down fast. It's going to be a time for the bathroom. It's going to come up again. It's going to be a time for jobs. It's still legal to discriminate against us as far as jobs. You could be fired for being, even if your documents and everything is in place, they still could fire you for that. You still can be fired in a lot of states. Let me read this real quick. Okay, here we go. Okay. Transgender rights, know your rights, equality, family. We believe that the members of the LGBT community deserve equal, fair rights. There are 19 states that prohibit discrimination against transgender people. Supreme Court rules in, let me see, June the 15th, 2020. Supreme Court rules workers can't be fired for being gay or transgender. June the 16th, 2020. The Supreme Court rules on Monday at the workers cannot be fired for being gay or transgender in a blockbuster win for the members of the LGBTQ community. The historical 6-3 decision was written by Justice Neal, a conservative appointed by President Trump. While workers in about the half of the county are protected by the local laws prohibit discrimination based on sexual orientation, gender identity. There was no federal law that could split balance against LGBTQ workers being fired for the bias. The Supreme Court said on Monday that workers cannot be fired for being gay or transgender in a blockbuster ruling LGBTQ right historical. Okay. 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 Well, that's good to hear. Well, if we didn't know that, we know now. Even though they're gonna find a way around it, like the lady did. It's just amazing. It is amazing to me though. You know what's funny? Can I tell y'all something? Really? And I want y'all to chime in. And please chime in this one. I need y'all to chime in. Because your big sister's about to tell you something about me. And I need y'all to chime in. This is for real, no jokes aside. I need y'all to chime in on this. This is Raven. This is what I'm dealing with right now to myself. Okay, camera, zoom in. Okay, camera, zoom in. Okay. This is what I'm dealing with right now. I'm a Gemini, which y'all already know. Not, you know that. I deal with two people inside of me. Now, I'm having a struggle with it myself because one side of me wants to remain humble, quiet, let people say what they want, just get away from them, hide away from the world, stay out of everybody's way. If nobody can see me, nobody put curses on me. That's one side of me. The other side of me wants to say, you about to die one day, give them motherfucking hell before you go. Give them hell. Give them hell. Give them hell. Anything anybody goes against you, give them hell. Make them feel it. Make them feel it. Now, when I share that last part of me, I'm worried about that person, the one that says give them hell, because the reason why I say I'm worried about that person, because that person doesn't quite know how to argue, if you know what I mean. That person doesn't have it orchestrated the right way. In other words, that person is the key to my prison. And that person is inside of me, is living about, is living about 80% inside of me. 80%. And I'm watching it grow. And I'm fighting this person because this person is very angry. And I'm fighting this person. Now the 20% of me want to hide, but 80% of me saying, before you leave this world, you better get them back. Get these people back before you leave. When you leave this world, you let them know that you was here. I mean, anybody who did anything for you, I need you to go. I need you, I ain't gonna say everything because it's been recorded, but I need you to go do some few things before you leave this world and before everything they did to you. I got the devil and I got the good person. And probably y'all all do too. Y'all probably feel the same way. Y'all feel like, you fighting with two people. Either you about to get somebody or you just gonna go home. As you notice, the first person is, I stay home. How do you deal with that? Because clearly you can have a man. You cannot have a man. So you might as well cancel that. You can't have a man. Because men are the most. So you can't have a man. So how do you deal with that? And I think I take everything as an attack. Because I've been attacked a lot. We're in an open relationship. So how do you deal with that? Any advice? How do I deal with that? I know y'all probably gonna help me. How do you deal with that when you're fighting two people, the good person versus the bad person? How do you deal with that? Now you know what, the bad person don't nothing come good from that. Video games. So you say go video game? I don't play video games, Lee. I just find myself at a loss. I just don't know what to do. I'm at so much of a loss. And the thing is, like, when I think about this. This year has been very, very strenuous for me. Very strenuous. April the 1st, I buried my father. April the 16th, I buried my mother. I had people to tell me, get over it, everybody dies, who cares, shut the hell up. I've had to sit next to somebody who killed my kid and answer to them, designed by my mother. I had my mother to orchestrate this whole narrative about me, to destroy me. I have other people in my family member who was poisoned by my mother to destroy me, that moved through her actions, which is not true about me, to destroy me. I have people trying to protect my mother from trying to destroy me. They don't want me to know all the things she said. So they're trying to protect her. Don't want me to know. Her best friend came to me and told me everything that my mother said. So, same thing my aunt did. Okay, so it's safe to say that. Okay. So, okay. So I'm dealing with that. The generation curse wasn't generation at all. I found that the woman I loved the most, even though we didn't get along, hated my guts. I found out the girl that I married and loved, killed my kid. I had to answer to her after murdering my child, delivered from my mother. My mother fixed her and her family up really nice, and had me sit there to watch it. So I'm dealing with that. Then I come home, my house is falling down. I'm dealing with that. I'm being betrayed, backstabbed, jumped on. That. How do I mentally hold on and not snap? Because I'm still being attacked. I don't have a man I could talk to because they all done betrayed me, backstabbed me, and they don't give a shit. So where do you go? You go to Jesus. That's not funny. But I already go to Jesus. See, I answer my own questions. This is show y'all how I'm going crazy. I ask questions and answer myself. Oh well, I guess I better start getting my funeral together because clearly I'm going crazy. I ask questions and answer. Sometimes you have to. Sometimes you have to step up and deny it and defend yourself. That does not make you bad, and you're not alone. Thank you, Montel. But see, Montel, this is a problem I have, Pete. Thank you, Pete. This is a problem I have. This is my problem about fighting. This is the reason why I became, when I told you I'm a big punk. The reason why I allow people to say what they want to me and I walk away because I'm not going to say nothing back the right way, if you know what I'm saying. Because they want to argue, and I know I'm not going to be able to do that because I have so much bent up anger. And I'm very angry because I think I'm very angry because I felt as though, and I know I want to blame somebody, and I know maybe wrong I'm about to say, but I want to make this world pay for making my mother hate me. I want to make them pay for making my mother hate me. I want to make them pay for that shit. I just want to go for, I want revenge so bad. I just want to make them pay for what they did to her, for her to have to hate me that bad. I want to make them pay for it. And I'm very angry about it. And I'm very angry, and I know my hands can't do what I want. My hands can't do what I wanted to do. I know I got to move a higher level, but I already know it ain't gonna go good. But when I make peace with myself, and when you make peace with yourself as far as being murdered and killed, you know you at a danger zone. I've made peace with myself being murdered and killed. So when you know you're moving in those actions, nothing is good. But I'm angry. And I'm angry because I can't fix it. And I noticed this, I noticed this spurts to me, the anger come, I grab it, pull it back, I grab it, pull it back. I pray, pray, pray. I pray, pray, pray. I pray, pray, pray. My Bible sit right here, open. I pray, pray, pray. And I'm gonna tell you something about praying, honey. I can pray, and after finish praying, I can get up and go try to stomp a mud hole out of somebody in the next breath. And I don't trust men at all. So where do I go? I wanna start drinking. I wanna smoke weed, but I know that's only temporarily because I'm gonna stop. But where do I go? Do I go to the nut house? And I feel like as you've gotten older, you're starting to read people more. And as you get older, you're beginning to read people easier. It become more of a problem because now you can see something coming before it comes. As you get older, you can see trouble coming before it shows up. And when now that you can read people better, it makes you even more alone because only bad people are coming. Not everybody, of course. But it's like, and I'm not angry with everybody, and I don't hate the world because that would be accurate. Because I do too many things that doesn't hate the world. That's why when I do let a little piece of myself to people to find out, they cling to me. And that's not what I want. But they cling straight to me. They run to me, they cling to me. And I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about people, you know. They cling to me, and that's not what I want. Because when they cling to me, they want to become close to me. I don't want people to come close to me at this time. I don't know if I ever will. I think it's the betrayal. I also think it's the curse. It's the curse because I said it's only 2 women I care about in this world. And the same 2 women I said I cared about are the 2 women that tried to destroy me. Now I understand how some people hate their mother. And I understand how some people hate their baby mama. I get it. But that's not about me. That's their story. My story is my best friend killed my kid. My best friend. And my mother stood behind the killer. And my mother took the killer and she basically set them up with money and everything to show me how much she loved them. So how do I deal with this mentally? And I want revenge. So how do you deal with that mentally? Knowing that the woman you love, never mind you, I loved my mother so much, I did everything. I had no idea that she hated me that much. So how do you move for the rest of my life? This is gonna be my story. Thank you, Montel. But this is my story. So when I get to see mothers and all this stuff, and I get to watch babies and people showing their babies and stuff, I'm having triggers and triggers and triggers and triggers and triggers. I'm still getting abused by men. They don't give a shit. The men I've talked to, they basically let me know everybody dies, get over it. So I stopped talking to them because I already know they don't give a damn. They done told me 9,000 ways. So who do you go to? I say to myself, I stopped talking about it. I stopped talking about it. I stopped. And it seemed like the only people I seen to pull to me, and when I say I'm not talking about all, it's not everybody, every single. It's I attract people who are abusive. And when it comes to men, they don't see me. They see sex. That's it. When I started doing videos this year on 2021, my first video was about a girl that got married and she was murdered by a boyfriend. So how is it that the trans women is not be getting murdered this year the most on the street? They've been getting killed by their own boyfriends. This year, 21, I reported a lot of trans women being murdered by their boyfriends and husbands. 2021. That's how this year started. So now we're moving the killer in our bed. And a lot of them probably been killed. They just was misgendered. And the family don't want them to know that they were trans. Because when it came down to mine, my own mother said that we wasn't even related. I wish we wasn't related. I wish I didn't look nothing like her ass. Trust me. I wish I didn't look like her. Because then I could wear my hair short. But when I wear my hair short, I look just like her. It is so weird that you look so much like somebody that when you look in the mirror, you see them. Y'all know what that shit is like? When you look in the mirror, you see her. It's like, what the? You look at the person, it's like a person being raped and they see a rapist every day. You know what it's like to look in the mirror and see her face. I'll probably start drinking. I'm drunk. Girl, we all going through, you have PTSD. The Bible says we have to train ourselves to forget. That is true. If you can get that far, I've had to erase people from my brain. I tried to, Miss Doja. It ain't that easy because they keep coming after me. I can't get off. I can't get off the ground because they still coming. I done blocked them, so now they sending me mail. I can't escape it. My apartment is upside down. My house is upside down. I wanna. I don't know. It's just crazy. And it's not like I need a man to define me because I don't. Or it's just, it's just, it's just before I get a chance to heal, here comes something else. Before I get a chance to heal, here comes something else. And I know it's making me stronger. I know it's making me stronger, but it's killing me too. I look so much like my mom. I see her when I look in the mirror every day. Even as a little boy, before I transitioned, my relatives would tell me, I look just like, yes, exactly, Cyan. Exactly my point. Believe it or not, but you are already saving yourself by expressing your pain. Thank you, Miss Dozer. And thank you, Cyan. But you know, the thing is, there's a lot going on. It's a lot. It's a lot I haven't told y'all. It's a lot. I can't tell y'all because the enemies are watching too. But it's a lot. It's a lot. And it's weird because you keep trying to find a way. You keep trying to find a greater good. Okay. Now I'm going to talk to y'all about something else. And if you get scared or freaked out, this is your big chance to go. Because I'm about to talk about what y'all don't want to hear. Y'all know I see spirits. Y'all already know that. Y'all know that. So y'all get ready, right? So lately, let me see if I can show y'all this. In this apartment, I told y'all, let me see if I can find this thing. In this apartment, I told y'all, I said somebody died in this apartment. Now, when I got the image, it was a white old lady that died in this apartment. So let me see if I can find this. It's a white old lady died in this apartment. I wonder if I could find this thing. I should have took a picture of it. Listen. No, this ain't the one. No, this ain't the one. Okay. This is the thing. In this apartment, I don't know who lived here before. I don't know what they did before. I don't know if they was a person in trouble or person that was a criminal. I do not know. But what I will tell you is something happened in this apartment. There is a safe wilted in the walls in this apartment. It's a safe in this apartment. I found out when the storm from the rain come down here. I found a safe in the closet. At the front doors, they got all these things like barricades, so you can. If somebody tried to kill me, I could barricade this door. Like you won't get in here. They got it fixed. Where the things is fixed, you can't get in this part. But when I walked past the bathroom, it was always something blowing in the bathroom. Yeah. So let me see if I can find this. I want to show you how this. I should have took a picture, but I didn't. I should have took a picture. So the super came in here, and what he did was he snatched the walls down. So as he's so as he snatched the walls down, okay, let me show this to you. This is inside of the walls in the apartment. Now look inside of the wall. Now down inside the mirror of this apartment. See, it is. Let me see if I can stop it. This sheet was inside the wall. This is inside of the wall. Now, usually when somebody died or get cremated, they put the bag in the wall. So inside the wall in this apartment, it's just sheet there, and it was heavy. It was something in it, and it was hanging down the inside the wall. Now this is inside of the bathroom. Now I showed you the bathroom. This is my bathroom now, as we speak. So the super came in. I showed him the bag. I was like, I'm not touching it because I don't know if the person was killed or was they murdered or was they anything. I don't know. So I'm not touching the bag. So if it's a dead body, that's probably what's been walking around this apartment. So I told the super, I said, where does bag come from? He was like, I don't know. So he takes the bag. He takes the bag. He touches it. And all of a sudden it pulls. He drops the bag. He drops the bag inside the wall. So now, did the bag bust? Did the bag shatter? I don't know. Now, in my apartment, I'm watching a full image person walk around this apartment. I'm watching this person walk. I'm seeing the image now. It ain't even nighttime. I'm watching the image walk around this. I'm watching them now. Now I'm watching this person. I'm just like walking and just walking. They tall. I don't know what they got a coat on or not, but they tall and they just walking. I don't know if it's a man or I don't know if it's a woman. All I know they tall. You should start taking pictures when you feel a presence. I tried to do that more, it don't never come up. Raven, that's what's a bag of money. Yeah, right. I wish it was. No, it wasn't. No, I wish it was. Trust and believe. When it hit the ground, it is said beep. No, no. And the thing is, it was behind the mirror. And that thing fell and it fell. I don't know. I've been talking about this spirit, so I watch him walk in the front room. Always watch whoever it is, they always go in the bathroom. They always walk in the bathroom. They always walk in the bathroom. Child, I want to move. I gotta get out of here. You keep your apartment. Just Lord Jesus, get me out this place. I don't want to be in this place. I want to get out of here. You can have this apartment. You can have it. Can y'all both live there? Pray for the spirit to follow. peace. They don't want to leave, Doja. Does it have the runs? So you got jokes. You got jokes about doesn't have the runs. Let's just say this, Lila. Let's just ask the spirit to come over to your house. Let me hear what happens. I want it to come visit you. I want it to go, wake up. You like, wake up. Because you know they do that, right? I want it to come to you. Let's just pray it comes to you, Lily, so it can wake you up in the morning. And then when you run and tell the police, they'll try to lock you up for being crazy. The spirit reveals itself to you because you are spiritual and thinks you can help. Oh, it's just mentally exhausting. And I know it, and I already know. And you know the thing about it is you don't really understand it. You don't know why. Is it a message? And then within our own minds, we start making up stuff that we don't know. So well maybe, and I don't want to do that, but it's like, come on. Come on. Most people can see them. Most people can see them. I could never see them. I could always feel them. The only time I could see them was when they that's not true. That's not true. I did used to see them. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true at all. I used to see them watch. They used to come in my bedroom and they used to, matter of fact, one was in my room. One came in my room last week. They walked into my room and ran into my bed. That's the thing about it. They always try to run to my bed though. For some reason, something stops them in my bed. Because when my mother ran to my bedroom, she stopped right here and she looked at me and smiled. Ugh. And that's before she died. So she ran into my bedroom. I see spirits also. I've been seeing them since. Exactly, Mocha. And trust me, it is not fun. Do you see them too, Miss Doja? Most people can see them. They are attracted to who they have. But Doja, do you go through this too, Doja? Your mother came before she died. Yeah, she did. She even came to me and asked me to help her when she was dying. She came to me and asked me to help her. And I lifted her body up and I was trying to help her. And she came running to me. And I was trying to help her. That's why y'all saw me crying and freaking out. That's because when I did it and I was crying and I deleted it. When y'all saw me live and I was crying because she had just came to me asking me to help her. She was just with me. And I know it sounds crazy, but I was holding her trying to carry her. I don't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. And I'm trying to carry her. And then when I woke up from trying to get her, I just broke down crying. It's like, I can't save her. I don't know how to get to her. And I called her. I was like, how can I get there? It's like, you can't come in. I was like, if I can't come to the hospital, if I had a car, I would have ran. I was like, I'm coming in to get her out. And I was like, I'm coming to get her out of there. And I felt so useless. And it was, her friend said she had a choice to make. She could have choose you or she could have choose them. She said if she would have chose you, she would still be here. She chose them. She said that's why she's not here because you wasn't there to protect her because she got rid of you. And she told everybody you wasn't even related to her. So she had to keep her lock on. She said I was her stepchild. If she would have told the truth, she would still be here. In fact, they both would have. But her decision caused her consequences. Her friends came and told me, it was like, is she just with her? Duke opinions are scaring me. I don't want people Me too, Mocha. It's a lot. It's a lot, Mocha. It's a lot. I don't think people understand that. Like when you deal with two worlds, it is the most. Y'all have no idea. It is so. People be like, why you don't go outside? You always by yourself. I'm like, not exactly. I'm never by myself. But it drives you crazy. But I'm grateful because they're not touching me. They used to touch me. So I'm not I'm very I don't want them touching me again. I'm grateful. Just don't touch me. I shouldn't say that because you know how the universe works. But since you don't want them to touch you, let's make them touch you. It's just mentally exhausting. It really is. That's why I be up. I have so much on my mind. I can't even sleep. Anyway, Miss Dozier, I want to move, and I'm gonna see if I can look into. I'm gonna talk to you, Miss Dozier, behind the scenes, because I want to move, and I want to see if I can make a trip, and then I just want to move. I want to start my life over in a whole new area. I do. I want to start my life over because I do. One thing I realized, there's some very peaceful areas in this world. Not that I'm having problems here. Not that I'm at look. You know what's so sad about that, Miss Dozier? Which is really sad. Now that I just thought about it, I want to move, oh, but I'm bringing the spirits with me. That's what I'm trying to move from. But I keep forgetting they're coming with me. Lord Jesus. Never mind, Miss Dozier. I keep forgetting they coming with me. Look, this is what I put on. If you get those things called keloids, this is what I use. This is kind of my lotion to keep it from itching. Yes, Miss Dozier. Yes. Yes. And that's the thing I hate because they keep coming with me. And it's driving me crazy. Now why can't one of the ghosts be a man? Let me stop. Why can't a ghost be a man? Oh, nasty sex man. Get on top of me and do his business. And then I'll be rushing to stay home and be with him. Let him turn me out. Let me stop. That old hoe in me. You know it's so funny because I took that one I took that one braided wig and I braided the hell out. Look at this. Y'all know dog about this hair is like uh so anyway, God is good. God is working. Remember I told y'all I was having a problem with the Rite Aid guy and I said I'm proud of myself because I didn't attack him and the message from God, I think it's from God. Sometimes I don't even know if it's God or who. It said the message told me, don't worry about it. I don't want you to do anything. I want you to remain humble and quiet and watch me work. Well, he's no longer there. He's no longer there. Now I'm waiting for the second person. I'm waiting for the second person. But you know what's really weird? Across the street from where I live, there are tons and tons of people. It's almost starting to look like a nightclub. That's how packed it's becoming. It's becoming very packed. And I think people are starting to move because of that reason. Now, did you wear wait a minute. Let me see it. Wait a minute. Let me stop. Did you wear the new braids yet? Oh, you talking about the blonde one? You talking about the blonde hair? Um, I basically finished it, but it's over there. I still got a little way to go. Remember, when you sleep on this hair, Lily, this is like black people hair. It gets flat. You know how black people hair get flat? This hair gets flat. It gets really flat. Like it could go flat, flat. It can go real flat. Yeah, I still gotta work on it. Um, I'll say this. It's 90% finished. I got the top part is done. It's thick done. I would take it out, but I don't feel like it. But it's thick done and it's a lot more done. So what I try to do is I don't want them to be thick braids. I want the braids to be thin like this. See how thin this braid is? I don't want them to be thick. And when you're doing braids this thin, that means that it's gonna take a long time, a real long time. So, and that's why when it comes time for taking it here, and now you still got it still up. So like if I want to, when it's real thin like this, you can take it, you split the hair down the middle. You split it down the middle. You pull it like this, and then you can take it. Make sure I'm doing it right. Where's that point? Okay. You take it, you put it in the middle, and then you can take it and go around. Let me do it right. I'm not doing it right. I'm supposed to take this part right here. See, because I got pieces up here. You take this part right here, and you pull it up a little bit. Take you split it halfway. Let me go back. You split it halfway. And it's funny because this is long. This is real long. Okay. So you take it, you lift this part up, you put it like this, lift this part up, you put it underneath this part, and then you go around. And that's one. And then you take this part. Ooh. And then you go around. See? And there it is. Just take it in. Girl. And there it is. I'm sweating. And that's it. You in Baltimore? Okay. Let me see. Philip. Hey, Philip. I'm in North Carolina. I'm in the country. I deal with spirits, so it's crazy. Oh, God, don't tell me that, Cotton. Because it's quiet. I can't sleep. I ain't able to sleep most of the day. Oh, my God, Philip. I'm thinking for time because I ain't going near there. That's the last thing I want is more spirits. I cannot deal with it. I had a house that was across the street from the cemetery. Baby, they used to come inside and throw water on me. I said, They threw water on me. No, 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 no. People don't know these things can touch you and grab you. I had one choke me out. I had one jump in the bed with me. My cousin took my cousin and pulled us. Child. Excuse me. Let me see. Thank you, Miss Doja. It's a lot. Yes, the blonde. No, I have graveyards near me. A graveyard. Oh, you got a graveyard. Oof. I just said that. What part of NC? I'm in Edenton. I'm in Baltimore, so not much rain. Raven, where do you find that long length of hair? I made it, Mocha. You know, Raven, I made it, child. You know, Raven be making. You know when I buy a wig, girl. You know I do the most with it. Let me see if I can show. Let me show you how it started. But obviously, it ain't. I'm a stressed person, so you already know. Okay, let me see if I can. Let me see it. Let me see. What is it? Oh, it's a. Oh, I forgot to put wig. Okay, here it is, right here. This is right here. Oh, it's $94. I don't know if you want to order from this, but here it is. I guess she ordered one. What is that? Oh, this is a blonde dreadlock. I don't like that. Girl, no, that's not it for me. Um, but see, I like this. See, this is cute. But see, I could do this with this here. But see, I changed this part up here too. I changed all this because I made it short. But I made it short. It's the one I got is like this. Lord Jesus. This is $29. Is that a wig? Oh, this is cute. What is this? $123. See, this is cute. I just don't like nothing that makes me feel constricted. I could do this. This it's not enough versatility here, but it's cute. But this what I like. I like something with versatility because on top, see all this up here? This what I like. Now we supposed to believe this is this, and I don't believe this. I do not believe this is this, girl. Anyway, and this is what you want. You want something with scalp. See all the scalp up here? That's what you want because it looks more real when you put it on. you see parts and stuff. See, I love this look. Miss Dozier, I'm surprised you ain't on this. This is cute. This reminds me of Jocelyn Hernandez. This is cute. How much it costs? Let's see. 300. Wait a minute. Let me fix my glasses. Let me see it. Oh, $309. Girl. Okay. Girl, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. This is cute. This is a knotless. But here's one here. That's the one she got in. This if this is that wig. I don't know. A lot of times they be saying that's the wig and they try to cut the one down here and braid it. Is that something? This one is it's I think everything's synthetic blending. I know it ain't human hair. The packs I got, let me see. This the one I did. This the one I did. It says pre-shrunk. And it's this one. Now, of course, this is the one y'all saw me go live on. And it's the one I need. Let's see how thick it is. See this part. Now see I changed the root. So it's see-through. See the inside. So, but I made this one. And if you notice, I'm not finished because I have a lot of way to go. But this is like super duper bomb. Because I want it more thicker. And it's not. So it's in the process of this part. It has to be finished. So and I usually do it when I'm stressed out. I don't feel like doing it. When I'm stressed out, it's a process. But you know it's gonna be a long time. Don't worry, I'm gonna come on live and I'll sit with y'all and I'll break you again. It's just that I don't feel like it for you. I actually just finished this one. I just finished it. And then once you finish it, you gotta critique it for all the pieces and the spots on this stuff. To make sure all the ends, and what I do was, like at the ends of it, you take it in, you put some water on. I'll be back. Oh. Oh, oh. Wait a minute. And this is the thing I like about this though, because it's got the part in it. And I could glue it down, but I ain't going because I'm too short. Are you going to dip it to make it smooth? Yeah. Yeah, that's like that. That's the ending part, Miss Doja. That's like the ending part. But if you notice, I'm far from the end. I'm mad far from the end. I have a long way to go because it's still kind of, like you see how full this is? I want it to be full like that. Now remind you, I still got the hair up here, and what I did was this here. What I did here, I bought what's some things called? Now see with that one wig you saw, it was one way. So what I did was I took the hair and I redid it over obviously. And what I did was I got some short hair because I didn't want it to be, you know. Okay. So this is what I did. Now if you look at the ends here, look at these. So I made it short. I layered it. So these pieces are little. So these pieces are I layered it because I want it to be. I want it to be. And remind you, see the part. So I want it to be layered. So it's short, then it's 18 inches, and then it's 20 inches, and then it's 50 inches. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to make it layered. So of course the top part I wanted to be shorter, but of course it already came with it longer, but I didn't cut it. So I just left it, but I made it like little pieces. I made shorter because I wanted to be shorter in there because it gives you more volume when it's short. So, and it has these little clamps and stuff. So what you do is you take it, and the good thing about it is this all you gotta do. And then call it a day. Make sure I'm doing it right. And that's it. Then you put some little baby hairs down, and you could even take it up even more. So it's just a lot of different ways like you could do it. Like you don't have to be committed to just keep it one way. You could do it a whole bunch of different ways, and that's what I try to do. I try to keep it like a lot of different ways and stuff. And I like it because it's like you could kind of wing it out whichever way you want to do it. It's just good because you don't have to worry about all that naps and stuff. But you know what's funny? You know I don't have no stocking cap on. Good morning, Tanya, I think. Good morning, Tanya. I don't have a stocking cap on, so my stocking cap is right here. But what I did was, I kind of wanted to do it like, let the hair get in. And that's it. I like the black hair. I guess once my situation changes, I probably go to lighter color hair. But I actually dye my eyebrows black. It's so weird because when you used to wear your hair blonde and you do it black, you look really different. Did I make this one dirtier? Lord Jesus. I put this Vaseline on my skin. Child. This apartment is hot, which is so weird. Normally it's not this hot. It's gonna run out of thing. Let me ask you something, Miss Doja. Do you know any lace that's not my skin get allergic to that lace glue? Anybody know anything about the lace glue? Because my skin be getting allergic to that stuff. I don't know what's in that lace glue, but that lace glue be breaking my skin out. So do y'all got anything as far as lace glue? Now if you get this here and it itches, what you do is you get you some apple cider vinegar and just wipe it down. Wipe it down with some apple cider vinegar, it won't itch. Yes, I had to stop using it. Oh, you had to stop using it too? It just, I don't know, it stopped breaking my skin out. I mean, it really breaks my skin out. I was trying to find something to use. I do have these things where I can make them, like, they become tight and stuff, but I kind of wanted to, all units are glueless. Well, where are they? Yes, you're right. I think I'm waiting for the time where they can, when it's part of the lace becomes. Now I got my real hair, so my real hair is here. It's not blonde, so it helps acid reflex too. Hey RB, all my units are glueless. But when you say glueless, Miss Doja, what do you mean by that? Like you can put them on and they'll just stick to your head. Like what's the secret? Because if I can just I got this thing where I sew it. I sew the thing on. You put it on to be really tight too. I so need thicker wig bands. Oh, that's what I was just saying. Just allow me to slip. Is that those things that you sew it like this and you put it on? It's almost like putting on a Halloween hat. I mean, not a Halloween, a birthday hat. 'Cause that's what I did. I got them over here. I bought it, so I usually cut. It's a stretch thing, and I pull it on real tight, and I hold the thing like this. I bought one that had thick wig. I buy I buy inches and a half thick wig bands. Yeah, that's what so you saying the thick ones are better? Because I got the thin ones though. Because the thin ones be like really tight. But this is my thing. I've been having this line across my head, but it be tight. I won't glue this one. I definitely not gluing it because that it burnt my skin. I mean that glue just started burning my skin. But you know what? Don't burn my skin. Well, I'm assuming. Now watch when I say it. It gonna start burning my skin. I use because you know all my stuff is in the room with me because my house is upside down. But I use this. This has got to be blue, but this is a styling gel. Whenever I use this on my hair, it keeps the it actually almost used to hold the hair down. Now, let me see. Now I got this one. Now what I used to do was this. This is the Robert Diamonds. This is for sensitive skin. But what is it? Here it is. This magnet. Now this is supposed to be the oil thing, which is a waste of money. Charities. But where is it? Oh my god, I don't even see this. Please don't tell me. It must be in this thing. Because this is impossible. I did not use all that gel. He is not going to tell me. Oh. This is another thing for those lashes. I just don't see. Where is the gel though? Let me see this. Oh, here it is. Lord Jesus. If I was more blind. Here it is. Now, this is the gel I use. And for some reason, this one works better. Let me see. I can't use glue either. Okay. And then it should hold, but if you sweat a lot, the wig is going to slip. The thicker, the stronger one. And it's better than me. Mine be tight. They hold onto my head like. But I didn't think about a thicker band. But now that you said it, I'll consider it. I actually went to the store and they had this kind. I don't even know what kind it was, but it was thick. But it was $20, and you know I'm cheap, honey. $20 is $20. But this is a gel. Now this gel right here. This is a gel. You know what's so funny? When I put gel on my hair, I put it on one time and I'll never put it on again. It's funny because I don't like the gel look when I like the hair be messy. I don't like when the hair is so fine and combed and stuff. I like it when it's messy because it looks more, to me, when this type of hair, I think it looks more real. But it looks like I done broke some of the hair off. Yup. Look like I done broke some of the hair off. Lord. Yup. Look like I probably just need to cut it and stop being so cheap. But I got this glue right here. But I also got Gorilla Glue. Or should I call it Snot. Amazon. Amazon has 6 feet wigs bands. 6 feet wigs. Let me. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So what is this? So this is. Now I'm curious about this. But this is what I was thinking. You talking about like this? Because this is like thicker. But see, I'm always wondering about this part. See, this is what I saw in the store. I think I've seen this one. I think I've seen this one. But see, to me, this looks like it's gonna be hot. Like there's a lot of heat. Now this is the one like I get. I take it and I cut it. I got it in the closet and I cut it. Yeah, I get these. Somebody told me about this one too. I think they saw probably at the material store because I used to make clothes. But what is this? See, this is questionable for me. But is this like snap on? So this like some type of snap on this time. Oh well. Okay. Yes, the right one. Those make you sweat and hurt at the bottom. Exactly. That's what I was thinking, Miss Doja, because I got one. I think if you make them too tight, it makes your head hurt. It definitely will make your head hurt. It definitely will make your head hurt. You know it's so weird. Yes, the fabric softener like you can spoon. Yeah, that's the thing. But see, don't wash these, Miss Doja. The braid ones, don't wash these because they shrunk. That's why I had to do it over. That thing shrunk. I mean, when I tell you shrunk, I mean it shrunk. It's so funny. This hair line was way back. It shrunk. Like it really went far. So it's Good Friday. It's just Black Friday. I need to go get some glasses. I need some real glasses. And I'm for real. I need some real glasses. But you be wearing some real nice hair, Miss Doja. You be having some real nice hair. I wish I was the kind of person that was venturous, that could just move away. I'm always afraid. I'm always afraid if I move away, it's gonna be worse when I get there. Can you see the tail going in a hole? I made some chicken. If it's too tight, you will have. Oh yes, I did. And also those rings, the real tight rings around your head. Child, them things be killing me. I got so much stuff in my. I'll be glad when my house become back to normal, whatever that may be. Cause I got all this stuff in my living room. I got my stuff in my bathroom sitting right here. It's sitting right here. My house is completely distraughted. It is upside down, 10 times over. But I don't have a stocking cap on this. That's another thing, y'all. I don't have to wear a stocking cap. Due to the fact that I dyed my hair black, I like to just let my hair just be free. But when I do it back blonde, excuse me, I like the blonde hair to stick out. But I'm wearing this until the last days. And it's funny because on the camera, it looked like my hairline is like way to the back. But when I look in the mirror, it's not. It's a shame. Anyway, um, do you wear a bonnet when there is a man in your bed? No, child. I sleep just like this. Most of the time, when I'm in the bed with a man, child, he can care for. Child, they don't care. They don't care about the hair, honey. They just want the body, honey. They just want the body. They really don't care. They don't. They don't care much about. They do like for me to look like a slut though, but I'm not the most glamorous thing in the world. And also, I don't wear makeup like I used to. I don't wear makeup like I used to so bad that I don't even hardly know how to make do my face no more, which is so weird. It's funny when you don't paint your face for a long time, you can really forget how to paint your face. I was trying to get the lashes on. Once upon a time, I could put lashes on like this. And I put the lashes on for that video I made. I took some pictures on Instagram. I didn't even know what I was trying to do and got frustrated. I put these um, this is me doing my makeup. Look at my makeup. Child, hot mess. And this is me sitting right here. And that's my house that's destroyed upside down. So, and this is also about lighting. This is me in the bathroom without the lighting, pull the candle far away. Child. Do you prefer wearing makeup or without? I don't never wear it. I don't like it. I like lipstick though. I love lipstick. Now I'll put some lipstick on in a minute. But I don't I like to put lips this is how I put lipstick on. I do this. I do it like this, and then I go. That's how I wear lipstick. That's how I wear lipstick. I guess I'm just supposed to put it on and go. I don't do that. Rub it in. And I like to wear two lipsticks. And then I put the other one. And that's it. That's how I wear lipstick. Now, once upon a time, I would put makeup on and that person is gone. I don't even know if we can even find that person. But once upon a time, before the men got a hold of me and dogged the hell out of me, I don't wear makeup as much as I used to, but I love the change. Yes, I am. It is a transformation. But you know what's funny? When you put makeup on for somebody, I feel dirty. Let me wash my hands. I feel dirty. Oh. Now, this right here is Raven's foundation. This is what I put on in the morning. This is what I put on at night. This is what I put on when I go outside. This is my foundation. I get it, little foundation, and I dip it like this, and I go like this, and I just rub it in. Dip, put a dip here, dip, 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 dip. This is my foundation, not SEMA. So I get up in the morning, come out the bathtub, go to bed, I put this in my skin. And this is all I use. This is my foundation. That's it. And my lipstick. That's it. That's all I use. This is my foundation. And my please don't tell me I threw my lipstick in here. Lord. That's why I cannot deal with my brain. My brain is always doing something that gets on my nerves. Okay. That's it. Two lipsticks. Not Zima. This is my makeup. It's all I use. Now one day I had this I had bought some what is this stuff called? I bought some this is my mother's makeup. Whew. I bought some and I did buy some I bought some what's this called? CoverGirl. I bought this CoverGirl like 3 years ago. As you notice, I ain't using it. I bought this like 6 years ago. Still got it. Now I do like this stuff right here. And what is this? HD. This is some type of concealant. Now I like this, but I don't use it. I like this the best because it don't make you look like you got makeup on. You just put a little bit in. So I like this the most. But what I did was I bought me some bought me some concealer. Now ask me where it's at. I don't know. Now I bought this for, instead of you dyeing your hair black, I bought this pink. This is a black thing. So instead of dyeing your hair black, you buy one of these. And then you take it and you darken your hair in. Where's blonde, I would darken it in so I wouldn't dye my hair. I dye my hair, so I'm not going to use it. But just as the pencil, you go. Don't use that either. What's the use? When makeup gets old, it can start going bad. I have bad skin. I really don't hardly makeup though. Mocha, are there any eyebrows out there that don't burn, or I can use something else with it can burn? See, I don't know. I don't even do the eyebrows too much, Mocha. My neck and cheek bumps are totally gone. Oh my God, Raven, I've been using Noxzema for 2 weeks. My bumps, exactly. Noxzema will take everything out your skin. I don't wear makeup as much, and Noxzema is it. That's all I use on my skin is Noxzema. That's all I use. I mean, if I'm trying to be pretty and all that other extra stuff, but I mean, y'all know how long that lasts for me. It don't last for me long. This is why I like braids, honey. I ain't got to sit there. I'm gonna start having my boyfriend use Noxzema on his skin. It's good for his skin. If your boyfriend shave, it's gonna be good for his skin. Noxzema is good for your skin. It really is. It's the one that's got it's the one that had the purple one that has some moisturizer. It really works well in your skin. Why does my titties keep trying to come up? I guess I'm at the start wearing a bra because y'all can't see the ass. Why is Lord? I'm at oof. Why is this one titty keep trying to come out the shirt? Okay. My titties in my song. I want to sing. Yeah, that's the thing about it, child. I think the worst thing to do is meet somebody who's conceited. Oh my God. Look at this, y'all. The filters be doing it. The filters be doing it though. The filters be making you look beautiful, baby. You get caught up in that filter, and then that filter move, and baby, you're like, ah. The filters can make you think that your skin is beautiful, child. When that filter cleans up, and it's funny because the filters, you could put your hand over your lip, and the filter had your lips. The filter will have the lips on your hair. Anyway, I don't know anymore. What about someone? It's been a. When is Black Friday? Isn't it supposed to be a sale? This is another thing. If y'all, oh, if y'all have like really like skin, not skin, but if your scalp is like really messed up, this will help your hair grow. This is called Grow Gantix. Grow Gantix liquid scratch. This stuff right here, if you were going bald, it will make your hair grow. Okay, thank you, Cyan. Because when you try to get a bargain, honey, you make it. So you put this on your hair, and like your hair grow. It's funny, my sideburns always grow. I used to cut them. Now I don't cut them no more. I also thought my hair was like coming out because I also thought my hair wasn't going to go back. So I kind of had gave up on it. But I started going back into the back in the day stuff. So I went and I would take my hair and I bought this. Y'all remember this? It's my glue. Y'all remember this? This is called Curl Activator Lotion. I went back to the Uno. So while everybody's buying them brown gels, or everybody's buying these, I went back to the OGs. Ah. I don't know. This apartment is hot, which is so weird. Yeah, I went back to the OG. Miss Dozer, look. Downey. This is what I used to use in the wigs. Them curly, I got so many wigs. I got a green wig, child. I got a green wig, I got a purple wig. I'm trying so hard to fit in. It's not even my thing. I think my problem is that I don't like change. Either the wig is on or it ain't on. For me to go to weaves to wigs is the most difficult thing to do because all I think is am I gonna pull it off. But I get a lot of compliments. This lady was like, "How long did it take you to do your hair?" I was like, "Child, it took days. It took days. It took days." Oh. So let me tell y'all something. Do y'all know why? Do you know why they make the girls' shirts like this? Do y'all know why they make the girls' shirts like this? Do y'all know why they make them like this? Because when they put them in the white beaters, so if you take a white beater and you put it on, it gives the body more definition. It gives you more definition. But when you're just like this, it looks more ladylike. And I like white beaters clearly because I just bought some. I love white beaters, but unfortunately, I have to wear a bra. And I don't like wearing bra. I know you can't tell. I hate bras. They're so uncomfortable. And I wear a ton of clothes before I wear a bra. I put a bunch of t-shirts on. I can't stand them all day. All day. I'm like this. It drives me crazy. Ouch. And then when I put a bra on, they say, "Oh my God, you got your boobies done." No, I just don't wear bra. They never believe me. So, but your boobies are big. Yes, because I have a bra on. I don't wear bras. I hate them. Um, I was explaining to my boyfriend how a lot of trans attracted men don't want the girls when they're on hormones because we can't get hard. That's true, Cyan. That's true, Bobby. It's also because they want women to go and buy more layers and spend more, same as making women jeans with no pockets. So that's true, Barbie. Yes, Donnie smooths out the synthetic waves. Get static out too. Okay. But I noticed with the women's clothes, I mean, they they prepare you for prostitution. I'm sorry. They clothes be preparing you for prostitution if you're not child. Some of the outfits be cute, but some of them is like, come on, yo. This is too much. I don't mind a little cute outfit, but come on. Just like this little shirt, which I like, I love, obviously. I don't wear it to death, it's got holes in it. But why so tight? Like, why so tight though? Like, why so tight? I just wish it was looser. Oh, really? This is running. Child, they do. So how long you had your man, Cyan? How long y'all been together? When's the anniversary? And congratulations for giving us hope. Letting us know that there's somebody out there just for me. Somebody out there just for me. God bless you, Mama. I'll be 2 years. Oh, I would love to have a man I could fall in love with. Every time I think I'm about to fall in love, he turns to be a piece of shit. I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of these men. It's not worth it. It's really not. Whenever I think about the proposing somebody to do something, they say something that fucked up, or they do something. I'm like, you know what? I'm out. I give them warnings on top of warnings. Don't do this. Don't. Would you stop? Stop. They still do it. I'm like, you know what? I can't. This will be our second Christmas. Oh, God bless you. Oh, I don't even want a man. I don't even think about men no more like I used to.
They say
I always kind of think that sometimes what you need to do is you need to date somebody who wants what you want. If you date somebody who don't want what you want, it's not gonna work. And who wants what I want? Women. So can I deal with the female? I'm not gonna say no, but I don't really be the kind of person that beats that. But I wouldn't mind looking at a beautiful ass woman. I'm sorry, I didn't see the ugliest man. I'd rather look at a beautiful ass woman than another ugly ass man. But then, oh, the baby killers. Oh, And they go behind your back and try to get people to kill you, and they call themselves your mother. Oh, I think I just need to just start dating liquor stores. Maybe I just need to start going to liquor stores and beautiful. Somebody's getting married yesterday. I married my queen. Oh, I love love. Oh, oh. But are you gonna be faithful? Oh, she's cute. Oh, 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 she's cute. Oh, well, they look good. They look like twins. They look alike. That's what I want. I want a best friend. Oh, I'm steady flipping through their business. They ain't even got but they only got 3 pictures, and I'm looking through their pictures. I'm so nosy. Get a life, Raven. Oh well. Oh well. This is my house. Look at my house, y'all. This is what my house look like. That's what I'm. This is why I'm sitting. This is my house look like. Y'all know I am done. This is what my house look like. Anyway, y'all. Cyan is supposed to have been working on this been since October. This has been since October. And to be honest with you, I went to the kitchen and I found me 3 cans of beer and I almost opened it. I was like, I'm about to drink this beer. I came like really close. I haven't had a drink in over a month. And I'm so over it. But I'm happy for you, Cyan. This is good. This is positivity. Something we could put I could pull in. Maybe your good aura will bring something. Never mind. I'll just make it about you. Congratulations. Skip me. I'm good. Send me something. Send me a lottery win. Send me a lottery win so I can win somebody. I want a man to come pick me up and take me to dinner. I want him to have on a suit, a tuxedo suit, and with some flowers. I don't want him to kiss me in the lips and say, I love you. I know they're good at that because that's the word they use to lie. And then I want him to give me a little bit of money so I can go buy me some deodorant, go buy me some bleaching cream so I could go bleach my skin. I could bleach my skin and sit by the water and watch the sunrise. And you could take the glue and I'll pull the glue off my eyelashes. I think, make me some coffee. He'd come walk and sing. He's funny, he makes me laugh. Yeah. And then I woke up. Yeah. I'm so tired of telling men I'm seeing somebody. I'm gonna start telling people what's up with me instead of me keep saying, I'm seeing somebody. I'm seeing somebody. I'm tired of lying. I'm not seeing nobody. So who's gonna wear red hair for Christmas? Who's about to do red hair? You want a man to bleach your skin? But I can bleach my own skin. All I need a man for is to put some money in my cash app and to fuck me in the butt and nut my mouth. Stop. Oh my god. Oh, she had babies. She had twins. I want a man to fill my gas tank. I want a man to fill my gas tank. And what type of gas tank you got? It's easy to find a man. All you gotta let him know is you free. I hate when I see pictures of babies that got cancer. I better go. Oh God, here we go with the death. I never thought in a million years I'd be burying my husband 6 weeks after we got married. Damn, this is TikTok. I don't know what happened to him. He was born in 19. He was born in 1993. Jesus Christ, 93. Unbelievable. And he died the same day my mother was born. Amazing. Wow. Oh, I love it. Yes. Look at that hair. Yes. I'm coming, sis. Yes. I love that hair. She better do it. Yes. I'm coming, sis. She inspires me. Introvert problem. And she looked beautiful too. Yes. But I'm too depressed. I can't come yet. I gotta keep the black hair on until I'm not depressed no more. I'm still unhappy. I don't wanna cause you anything, but I love you just the same. And you'll always be my baby. In the love, but I'm gonna understand. Okay, I want you. My girl, jump dancing. This is someone else with me. Slow to really serious again. I'm not happy when I think this way. This is how I want. It's gonna be my new look. Anyway, that's a good fun Madonna song. Awesome. Oh yes, you want that too, Lee? Me too. Oh, Father. I forgot it. You didn't tell me why you running away. Why you try to believe you never loved me? You can't hurt me now. I got a reason. I'm never gonna leave. You can make me feel. I'm from the power. I never felt so good by myself. Funny that you can get used to the tears and the pain. Boy, I tried for me. You never know. Look at this, child. When you're recording, a heated fight goes wrong.
She mad mad. When recording a heated fight goes wrong. She mad mad. When recording a heated fight goes wrong. She mad mad. When recording a heated fight goes wrong.
This well is so hilarious to me. Anyway, oh, well, y'all, let me get off of here. I'm gonna, clearly, I'm going to make me some coffee, sit up here and dwell away my poorness. Love you. Love you all. Have a blessed day. I'll probably be I'll probably be braiding. I need to go get glasses. I was trying to find a place where you can get glasses from, an eye exam, but there was like they make an appointment. It's like the 27th, so I'm trying to find a place. I miss the days when you could just walk into the glass place and get glasses. You gotta make an appointment for everything now. Jesus Christ. Exactly. You gotta make an appointment for everything. Like I do not want. All I want is some glasses. That's all I want. Is some glasses. Some glasses I could just. That's it. Good night, Mocha. Good night, Lily. Good night, Dozer. Good night, Cyan. Good night, RB. Good night. Oh no, guys came on today. RB. Good night, everyone. I'm about to make me some coffee. I'm gonna make me some coffee. I'm about to make some sausages. Hey, Gabrielle. I'm about to make some coffee, some sausages, and I'm gonna watch a movie about love and be very jealous because I'm not gonna be in it, but I could be a part of it. And thank you for Cyan for giving us love in this moment. Jesus Christ. And I'm going to fix me something to eat. I wonder who's in charge of these short men. These men is getting shorter and shorter. I wonder who's in charge. We got to start buying men some. You know what I realized with short men? They be like, oh, I like being short. Child. So I told y'all this guy lives up the street from me. He's 1,000 miles away. So I know he probably seen me before. So you know he wants to say very much hitting away. Anyway, good night everybody. Love you. Thumbs up, thumbs up. People be like, hit those thumbs ups. It doesn't even matter for me because I don't feel love. But anyway, good night everyone. What did I do? Did I do this right? That's right. Okay. Have a good one too, man. Pray that I make coffee and not a beer. Pray that I make coffee and not a beer. I really think I might make a beer. I think I may make a beer. I think I may make a beer. Anyway, good night, y'all. Love you.